Recording in progress.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Svapadamtikam. Vandegam Shri Guru Shri Yuttapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha. Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Shri Visakanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Sute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vachapatitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gauravakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraga Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Shri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be very joyfully performed, and it is the everlasting knowledge, Susukam Kartum Avyayam. Lord Shri Krishna came to this world. Of course, he is in this world always. Krishna is here, and in his unmanifested form, so he is pervading this entire universe. But when Krishna appeared here as a person, that was very special, because everyone was able to see him face to face. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that I am not visible to everyone. Naham prakasaga sarvasya yogamaya samavrita. I am not visible to everyone. Naham prakasaga sarvasya. And I am covered by my internal potency. Yogamaya samavrita. Mudoyam nabijanati yogomam ajam avyayam. Fools, they don't know about my ajam, that I am unborn, eternal, avyayam. So they don't know about me. That's what mudoyam nabijanati means. They don't know about me. Whereas the devotees, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, now we understand that Lord Shri Krishna really, he came here as a person, the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna, where everyone was able to see him. Arjuna was able to see Krishna, and everyone in the battlefield was at that time were able to see Krishna. But the problem is that Arjuna was able to see Krishna. In fact, he was not only able to see Krishna as a person, he was even able to see Krishna in his universal form. But the problem is that at that time also, even now also, when we talk about this, people don't believe in that, first of all. So those who have no faith, they will say that, no, that is not true. Like that they will say. As if they know everything. So like that only people simply talk. Like that only, at that time also, they didn't see him as the Supreme Lord. Even Duryodhana was not able to see Krishna as the Supreme Lord. Krishna said very clearly in Bhagavad Gita that Avajananti Mamuda Manushim Tanu Mashitam Parambhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheswaram. So Parambhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheswaram, that I am the supreme controller of all living entities, so that my superior nature, they don't understand, they don't know that. And they fools deride me when I descend in human form. Avajananti mamuda manushim tanumashitam. That's what Krishna said. Now, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we understand completely that Krishna came here as a person, and Krishna is there everywhere, is pervading everything, is there in our heart, in everyone's heart as the super soul, and Krishna is helping us all the time, so that we get that knowledge from this Bhagavad Gita. Even though we are not able to see Krishna face to face with our eyes, but we are able to feel Krishna. Because every sloka what we study in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is directly talking with us. Direct. As Sanjaya said in Bhagavad Gita towards the end, that Yogam Yogeswarat Krishnat Sakshat Kadayataga Swayam. So Krishna, the master of all mystics, Yogam Yogeswarat Krishna Sakshat Kadayataga Swayam, he directly spoke. Now, when we study Bhagavad Gita, we study the slokas in which Krishna is directly speaking with us, directly singing. Krishna is giving us the knowledge, communicating with us. Krishna is teaching us, telling us what we should do, what we should not do. Everything is very clear. So we just have to understand Bhagavad Gita as it is. And then simply forget about everything else in this material way and focus our mind only on Krishna, and depending only on Krishna, we will be able to do a lot of service for Krishna. In this life itself, it is possible. That means we can ensure, we can make sure that we will go to Goloka. We'll go to, definitely our next life is going to be much, much better than our life now. There is no doubt about it. There is no doubt that we are going to die. And similarly, there is no doubt that we are going to get a much, much better life than what we have right now. But we may go to better world where only the, the pious people live. We may enjoy there forever without any need to worry about dying again, because we will get permanent and blissful life. But it's very unfortunate that the demons, the people who don't listen to this Bhagavad Gita, listen to Krishna, so they are going to keep coming back and living in this material world where it is full of miseries, dukkhalaya. That's it. So that is the reality. So that way, as I have mentioned so many times in the past, that if somebody is actually materially, if he's very opulent, we should not feel even jealous of that person. Only if he's a devotee, then we should be very happy about that person. Otherwise, if one is not a devotee of Krishna, one who has no knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, so whatever materially speaking a person achieves, his status is so much achievement in this world, have so much of money. But if that person is not able to find time to remember Krishna, not able to find time to serve Krishna, then he is a very, very unfortunate person. That is the reality. So it all depends upon how much time we are able to serve Krishna. If we are able to serve Krishna full time, that doesn't mean that we have to leave everything and go and join a temple and then serve Krishna full time. Whatever we are doing it, we have to do it for Krishna without any attachment to the results. That if we are able to do full time doing everything for Krishna, remembering Krishna, especially this studying Bhagavad Gita like this, understanding Bhagavad Gita and then spreading Krishna's message and then preparing and offering prasadam to Krishna and then chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and participating in Krishna's kirtans. And so that way, and talking about Bhagavad Gita only to others. So that way, if we are constantly engaged only in Krishna's service, if we are constantly connected with Krishna, then we are going to go to Goloka. That's what is very important. Even in this life itself, we are not going to face any trouble. Krishna will solve all the problems. And this also I have mentioned so many times in the past. Once we experience Krishna's service, that is Krishna's blessings, once we experience, then we are not going to stop. That's what we need to understand. Once we experience Krishna's, like Krishna's prasada, that is Krishna's mercy, then we know that our problems are getting solved and we are not struggling, we are not suffering, and whatever we need, it's coming to us, and whatever we desire, it's happening. Whatever we want, it is happening. So all these things once we experience, then it is Krishna's causeless mercy. We will not leave it. We will continue to serve Krishna once we experience Krishna's mercy. That we are doing through this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge, Krishna is actually is giving his mercy. First of all, his mercy is coming through this Bhagavad Gita. Because through Bhagavad Gita only we are knowing everything about Krishna, all about Krishna, and all about his instructions. So through Bhagavad Gita only, I understood that from the beginning when I started studying Bhagavad Gita, I didn't know anything about Krishna. But of course, we know that Krishna is there as a God, like any other God. But we need to know, we need to understand that Krishna is the supreme God. That's what is very important. Krishna is the supreme Lord. He is the source of everything. And we need to understand that all other gods, they are also worshipping Krishna. That's what we need to understand. When Krishna says that everything is coming from me only, Mayaiva Vigitan Gita, Satya Saddaya Yuktaga Tasya Radhanam Yigate, Labate Chattataka Kaman, Mayaiva Vigitan Gita. So they will get whatever they want by worshipping other gods, but that is actually coming only from me. Epi anya devata bhaktaha yajante shraddhayan vidaga tepi mameva kaunteya yajanti avidhi purvakam. That's what Krishna says. Those who are devotees of other gods and worship them with faith, they are actually worshipping only me. So that way, when we study Bhagavad Gita only, we will understand that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Mattaga parataram na anyate kinchitasti dhananjaya mahi sarvamidam proktam sutre manikanaya. There is nothing else is superior than me. Everything is strung upon me like pearls are strung upon a thread. So Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Krishna is everything. That knowledge, we will get it only by studying and understanding this Bhagavad Gita. In fact, by knowing this Bhagavad Gita fully, and also by knowing Sri Brahma Samhita, that also we studied before starting this Bhagavad Gita again. And by knowing this Brahma Samhita fully, we will be able to understand about all other gods very nicely, fully, correctly. Nicely in the sense correctly. And then we can go to those temples, and actually every other god's temple also, when we go there, we can worship them also, and we can give them their due, like respect, basically worshipping them by understanding their relationship with Krishna. That's what is very important. How everyone is related to Krishna, and then worship them. That's very important. People without knowledge, they will think that I like this God, I like that God, like that they will play politics with the God. That is not correct. We need to understand. We need to understand with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. That's what we need to understand. He is the Supreme Lord, Purushottam. And everything comes only from Krishna. So that knowledge we get from Bhagavad Gita, and then understand, and then we realize that this Bhagavad Gita is the way of our life. So what to do, what not to do, how to live, everything is clearly given in this Bhagavad Gita. So that means we need to fully keep on studying like this again and again, without any stop, without any... First of all, it is Susukam Kartum. Susukam Kartum means it gives us so much happiness. This Bhagavad Gita, studying this Bhagavad Gita is giving us so much happiness. Susukam Kartum. So that means we have to keep studying only. It's not that something I finished, I read Bhagavad Gita, I know all the slokas, I'm done. Not like that. Because it's always going to give us so much happiness. That's these slokas in Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna has given us. When we repeatedly study and understand, repeatedly we enjoy, that's what brings us happiness actually. The real happiness comes from the knowledge. That's what for Atma, the food is for the soul, knowledge is the food, jnana is the food. So that's what we need. We should not be living under ignorance all the time. Ignorance is very dangerous. That's why Krishna himself says that to my devotees, I give them the knowledge. I destroy the darkness of ignorance by the shining lamp of knowledge to my devotees. Tesamevanukampata aham ajnanajam tamaga nasayami atmabhavastu jnana deepena bhasvata. Ajnanajam tamaga nasayami. So I shall destroy the darkness of ignorance. Ajnanajam tamaha nasayami atma bhavastu. Because I'm seated in everyone's heart. So I give the knowledge. Because knowledge comes from Krishna. It's very easy, very simple. Krishna is teaching us so nicely, so clearly that I am seated in everyone's heart. And I give the knowledge. And I destroy the ignorance. So Krishna is giving us the knowledge. He is giving us the knowledge that He is the Supreme Lord. And Krishna is destroying our ignorance. So this Bhagavad Gita, through Bhagavad Gita, we are able to lead a very, very purposeful life because of the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that way, the time is very important. How we are spending our time every day is very important, because we have to use everything in Krishna's service, and time itself is Krishna only. So Krishna himself is the time. So definitely by his mercy, we will be able to go to Goloka, no doubt about it, as I mentioned in the beginning. So now we will continue to study the slokas, what we are continuing. So in the sloka number 25, what we studied. भीष्मद्रोण प्रमुखतः सर्वेषां च महीक्षिताम् उवाच पार्थ पश्यैतान् समवेतान् कुरूनिति. So in front of Bhishma, Drona and other chieftains of this world, Lord Sri Krishna said, O Partha, behold, where here Kurus assemble here, see them. So that's what Krishna said. In the presence of Bhishma, Drona, and all the other chieftains of the world, the Lord said, just behold, Partha, all the Kurus assembled here. Then in the next sloka, what we studied in the previous class, Tatra pasyat sthitan partha pitrunata pitamahan acharyan mathulan bhratrun putran pautran sakim stata swasuran sugrudaschaiva senayorubayorapi. So Tatra pasyat sitan partha pitrunata pitamahan. So there Arjuna could see, Partha could see fathers, grandfathers, teachers, maternal uncles, brothers, and Putran, Pautran, that is sons and grandsons, and then fathers-in-law and well-wishers, so friends also, Sakim's friends. So fathers-in-law and well-wishers. So everyone he could see in both the armies, Senayor, Ubayorapi. There Arjuna could see within the midst of the armies of both parties, his fathers, grandfathers, teachers, maternal uncles, brothers, sons, grandsons, friends, and also his fathers-in-law and well-wishers. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying today in the sloka number 27, Tan samikshya sa Kaunteya sarvan bandhun avastitah कृपया परया विष्टो विसीदन्निदम ब्रवीत् तान् समीक्ष्य कौन्तेयः सर्वान् बन्धून् अवस्थितान्. So there the son of Kunti was able to see all relatives assembled there. Sarvan bandhun avasthitan. So at that time, after seeing all of them, he got very, very merciful upon them. So kripaya paraya vishnu, overwhelmed with compassion. That's what, overwhelmed with compassion. Kripaya paraya vishnu. He started lamenting. So then he spoke the following words to Krishna. Idam abravit. So that's what happened to Arjuna. When the son of Kunti, Arjuna, saw all the different grades of friends and relatives, he became overwhelmed with compassion and spoke thus. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished sloka number 27 in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
Hare Krishna, Satyendra Singh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Interesting session, Guruji. Enjoyed the session, and you again very clearly explained that we should remain connected with the Krishna and know what is the connection. You said about it. Through Bhagavad Gita, we come to know about the Krishna, and he is the Supreme Lord. And if we are connected to him, then we have not to bother about anything, and he will take care of everything regarding us, and we will be in the journey of Goloka. The thing which interesting thing you said, in this birth itself we will get the desire of it.
Yes,
Interesting session, Guruji. Thoroughly enjoyed. Thank you for wonderful class.
thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Kumbha Nandi sir, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Nalini Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you for the wonderful class. So, the perspective towards our daily material work changes by remaining in Krishna consciousness. So, what I really learned is that once we are attached to and offer ourselves to Krishna, remain in the bhakti and always in Krishna consciousness, your everyday activity, your perspective towards your routine material work changes. Like I'm a doctor, when I see the patients, but once you have that ignorance and negativity dispels, you start seeing people as souls and in a different perspective. So that is what actually affects our daily thought process and improves our positivity towards life and being more close to Krishna. So this is what is the most important aspect which I feel after joining these classes, that my mind remains positive, and every patient, every person that I meet, it becomes more and more a positive experience rather than ignoring or negativity or getting those irritation and those things. You start seeing everyone in with that Krishna's knowledge. So ignorance of your soul and the negativity, whatever comes as a material in the material world in your body, that starts dispelling. So
No.
that is what exactly the knowledge gives us, and it's really a great feeling. Thank you,
Yes.
Guruji. Thank you for the class. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you
Hare
for a
Krishna.
very beautiful class, Guruji.
Yes,
I couldn't join last 2 days. I was traveling,
yes,
and very beautiful class about the grace of Krishna. When we see Krishna, that he is the Supreme Lord, we are able to see all other gods in him. I mean,
Yeah.
all gods we can see Krishna, and it is very
Yes.
beautiful.
Exactly.
And the grace of Krishna is seen in every step we take. Every
Yes.
breath we take, we can feel his grace. So, really grateful, Guruji, for having Krishna in our lives. And in
Yes.
all our future lives, we are going to be with Krishna.
Definitely.
So that,
No doubt, Mataji.
yes, so that thought itself is very heartening
Yes, Mataji.
for all of us. Yes, and we all hope to be in Goloka with Krishna
Yes,
more than
no doubt.
yes,
That's definitely going to happen. Yes, Mataji.
yes, Guruji.
It's our
Thank you very
wish.
much for the class.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Mataji. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for the class.
Yes.
We know we must be in Krishna consciousness, but sometimes we get deluded by our own worldly duties and things, Guruji. But again and again, coming back to the platform of Krishna, we revive.
Yes, Mataji.
And sorry, Guruji, there's a lot of noise because there's work in the building going on.
Yeah, I
So,
couldn't hear
Guruji,
the
it is
questions.
your presence actually which is so encouraging. And I feel so blessed that you came on the stage for all of us. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
much.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Sunita Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Dandavad Pranam Guruji.
Dandavad
Hare
Pranam,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Right.
Krishna Krishna,
Give me
Hare
first
Hare,
94.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Sunita Mataji, Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Sahu. Okay, let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.